Good morning everyone. I'm just heading out for a walk with the dogs and Imbolc is approaching, so I thought today I'd talk about 3 plants that are associated with and beloved of Brigid. So the first one is some brambles. We're just going to go outside to look at those. But before I go anywhere or do anything, I'd just like to say happy birthday to Dwayne. I hope you have a lovely day on Tuesday or Wednesday. And thank you so much to Anita Marie for the lovely gift of the calendar. I absolutely love it, and I'll be sending you an email shortly. Come dogs. So here's some brambles or blackberries, and this is a plant beloved of Brigid. I'm not sure why, I just know that it is associated with the goddess Brigid, and it is a very useful, beneficial plant for a number of reasons. First of all, as you can see, it's creating a wonderful boundary, and strong boundaries or strong fences make good neighbours, which is very much the case here, because if cattle get out and get into my garden, they can ruin young trees and shrubs, and it's happened a couple of times and it is devastating. So brambles are great for boundaries and for protection, and we do get a lot of protection from Brigid, so I presume that is the correlation. So we get lots of protection because of the thorns, but we also get medicine. Bramble blackberry is excellent for those wet, runny conditions such as bleeding or diarrhea or mucousy problems, because they're so bitter and full of tannins that they're very astringent and they dry up those complaints. So really excellent for diarrhea. And the leaves make a wonderful tea if you just want a nice refreshing cup of black tea. Okay, come on dogs, we'll head for our walk. Oh, I have to put the chickens in first. Come on chickens. Chick, chick, chick. Chook, 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 chook. Chook, 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 chook. Chook, 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 chook. Chook, 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 chook. Chook, 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 chook. When we're out walking, we can spot the signs of spring. Here's some daffodils coming up. This part of the road usually has lots and lots of daffodils growing all the way along. There's some other little signs of spring down here. Look, we've got some little baby plantain. We've got some red clover. It's so small now, it looks like shamrock, which is what it's used for. It's part of the shamrock family. And there's a little tiny dandelion here, but it's only a couple of leaves at the moment. It's so heartening to see these signs of spring. But we'll carry on until we find a larger dandelion to talk about. Come on dogs. So it's lovely to have a little walk on a day like this, even though it's cold. Obviously it's not as cold as all of you in the North America and Canada areas with deep snow, but no doubt your dandelions will also be returning soon. And I think of all the 3 plants I'm talking about, the dandelion is the one most associated with Brigid, because she is a goddess of spring, she's a goddess of renewal and rejuvenation, and so is the dandelion really, because it comes in the springtime and it helps us to renew and rejuvenate our cells because of its cleansing and detoxing properties, and because it gives a bit of a jolt to the digestive system and gets it working again. I love the dandelion for all that physical well-being, but I love it as well because it does the same on an energetic level. we're made up of photons of light, and we can't see them, but they can be picked up by special cameras, and I'm sure that animals can see our photons of light as well. But we are light bodies, and the dandelion just enhances that light. So we can use dandelion as an ally to boost our own light and bring it out into the world. It's just a wonderful plant all round. It can help with so many digestive issues, and it's a real boost to the liver. It also contains inulin, so it's very helpful for people with diabetes or type 2 diabetes. And it supports the liver, it supports the kidneys, it's a digestive tonic. It does so much. So when I see that, I just feel rejuvenated and renewed looking at it. So when there are a few more out and about, I'll be able to harvest them and make some more medicine. So another plant associated with Brigid is the oak. I've got 3 little beauties here. They've only been here for maybe four years, I think. So we're really thrilled with them because obviously the salt wind and the gales, they're actually standing up really well. And the oak tree is more probably associated with the Christian Brigid, Saint Brigid, because she founded her monastery in Kildare, which means Church of the Oak. What does the oak stand for you? We talk about people with a heart of oak, as strong as oak. It's to do with, I think, that sense of integrity, justice, honesty, truth, all those noble virtues that we all aspire to. I think the oak represents all of those things, and that's why it's associated with Brigid. As a goddess of the Tuatha De Danann, and in early Ireland, truth was a healing modality, and it was also something that people believed had a potency and a power of its own. So I think the oak encompasses all those ideas. And again, it is a healing plant. You can use the bark. Again, it's very astringent. It's going to dry up fluids and fluxes in the body. It's not commonly used, but it's something that could be used because it's full of tannins, so it has that astringent action. So these trees have just lost their leaves, and the little buds are just coming out just in time for Brigid's Day. So I hope you have a wonderful Imbolc and you bring the light into your lives. And it's a very exciting day for me, apart from it being Imbolc, because the 1st of February 2022 is the day I'm launching the Introduction to Herbal Medicine, and it will be available from the 1st of February. So it's just very exciting and thrilling for me, and I can't wait. And thank you to all those people who've already subscribed to the course. That is so encouraging. And I'm going to head back in now and just put a few little finishing touches to it. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe, tell your friends, and do the bell. You have to hit the bell so that you get the notifications. And have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you next week. Blessings for Imbolc.